Y'all, there is so much mullet back here. I got my 8-foot cast net and we're about to catch myself some dinner. Watch this. Let me get this cast net prepped. I mean, there's thousands of mullet back here and I absolutely love fresh mullet, especially when they're in this clean water. And this is just my 8-foot bait net. It's a 3/8 inch mesh and then 8-foot diameter. So it's a little tangled up and nasty from last time I used it. I probably should have cleaned it off. Here comes a bunch. Not the best toss, but I think we might have got some. Oh yeah, we got a load of them. All right, we're guaranteed dinner now. Now I just got to catch some more because I absolutely love fried mullet. I did a video on it a while ago. And these are some fresh, clean fish out of this clean creek water. Whew, that's awesome. See, that's what I'm after. That is a fresh, delicious tasting fish. Like I said, when they're fresh. Can't say that enough. So I'm gonna throw these on ice and make another cast. There's still thousands hanging around, but I absolutely love eating these out of this clean water. So let's get some more. They've gotten pretty smart though. They've gotten under this tree where I can't cast, but there's so many of them that there's not enough structure for them to hide in. Let's see if I can get me another net full. And I didn't even pancake that cast either. That was a banana cast. Still got some. Oh, that should be a good haul. Oh yeah, we got a few. Yep, got 3 good sized ones there. Really good sized mullet. Those are gonna taste awesome. I'm gonna keep on trying to get some more. So put these in the cooler. It's real sketchy doing it back here because of all the tree branches down that are falling down in between. I do like some fresh fish, so it's worth the risk. This might be a good haul. They're fast though. They can see in this clear water pretty good. But I'm pretty sure I got some. I can feel them in the net. Oh, I think I got a bunch. Oh man, what the? What the heck? Oh, the net was so heavy. So I did get some mullet, and I caught 2 black drum too. These are good to eat. Look at that. That is funny. I'm gonna keep these black drum too. They're not a game fish, so I got another mullet. And now I'm gonna be messy, but I just caught 2 puppy black drum. Look at that in the cast net. So these are actually really good to eat. So I'm gonna keep these. These aren't a game fish, so you're allowed to keep them if you catch them in a cast net. You know, if I caught like a redfish or a speckled trout, I don't believe you can keep them if you caught them in a net. But since these aren't a game fish, it is legal, to my understanding. But these are good eating. Let's throw them in the cooler. There's no size limit on them, and there's no krill limit in Alabama. That's funny. Well, I didn't really expect that. So they must have been hanging around the same place as a mullet, or those black drums population is very healthy. So, and they do grow to be really large, and I don't ever keep those real big ones. But those small ones like that are perfect eating. They taste like a fresh crab meat. And the smaller ones have some worms occasionally, but majority of their time, they're not wormy like their bigger versions. Let's keep on casting it, and I'd like to get some more mullet. I have 10 right now. Let's keep on going. Hope I got them. I definitely have one. Oh, dang. Okay, I grabbed a few. Oh yeah, got a couple. At least I found them again. They're just about 40 yards down from the last place. A lot of times you can make some splashes in the water, and they'll give themselves up. They'll show themselves where they are, and then you can sneak up on them and get them. And that's what I did with my trolling motor. It made a little bit more noise, and I was able to find them. Man, my boat was pretty clean before I started this, but it is dirty now. Oh, they darted quick. Oh yeah. Now one of them's bait size. I thought I had a few. I had one. That one's a bait size, and for good luck, I'm gonna let him go. So still healthy. I'm looking for those ones that I can cook the backbone on too. So maybe 1 or 2 more casts, and then I'm gonna get back to regular fishing. Well, I think those are some duck hunters. Look how pretty and peaceful it is back here. And there's definitely some duck hunters. So it's that time of year. You gotta love it. So I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of what I'm using, and then I'm gonna get into some fishing. Back here in these beautiful, peaceful creeks on a gloomy day. One of my favorite types of weather to fish back here. But I have 3 setups, 2500 size reels, 1000 size reel, 8-pound braid on the 1000, 15-pound braid on the 2500s. And then I have 7-foot medium fast and medium light rods. This is just a little 2.8-inch paddle tail lure on an 1/8 ounce jig head, 10-pound fluoro. Mirror lure Little John on a 1/4 ounce jig head, 15-pound fluoro. And then another 3.5-inch paddle tail, 1/4 ounce jig head, and 15-pound fluoro. So those are going to be the 3 setups I'm switching in between today. You always want to have a good variety back here because you never know what you're going to see. Now that we did a tackle breakdown, let's get our first cast out there. So I am going to start out with that smaller swim bait. These baits are easy to work too. You just throw them out, just kind of give a steady retrieve straight back to you. There's some more ducks. Those are definitely raised by somebody. Big fish. What is that? What are you? Speckled trout. There we go. There we go. Finally got one. I broke my other rod and now I have a speck. And this one is not going to make it. He is bleeding out like crazy. There we go. I'm going to try to get him back. I don't think he's going to make it after all that. But he wasn't long enough, so sorry, buddy. That's my type of morning this morning. I hardly broke the tip of my brand new St. Croix rod. Thank goodness they have a good warranty. And then the no-seams are eating me alive. I've missed a bunch of reds, but there could be a lot worse things I could be doing, so I can't complain about being out here in this beautiful part of nature. There's one. It's another trout. Come on. You're swimming towards me. Man, calm down, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. Calm down. Finally got you. Boom, that would be a solid keeper. Yeah, it would. That would be a really good keeper. Couldn't resist that, could you? Look at that mouth. If that ain't made for eating prey, I don't know what is. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Oh, there's one. Oh, man, they're pretty in this clear water. See that whole silver side of them. So, looks like I found a stack of speckled trout. Look at you. Look at you, buddy. They thump it like a bass does. All right. Man, we could have dinner, but it don't hurt to catch and release every now and then, especially when I know they're going to survive. If you don't have a pair of these little hook outs on the boat, or in your tackle box, you're missing out. There you go. They work real well, especially when the fish are hooked kind of deep. Okay, so speckled trout on the boat, which I could have kept those. They only have to be 15 inches in Alabama, but I do this all winter, and it doesn't hurt to release them if you know they're going to survive. So let's get that bait back out. Here we go. There's another one. Cast right back out there. Just like bass fishing. Oops. That sucker went flying. That one might have had a minor concussion, but he's still breathing and swimming away. And he swam away just fine, so hopefully he'll survive later. That was a little rough on that one. But flying fish. Immediately, as soon as I cast back out, there's more sitting there. So he wasn't as big, he wouldn't have been able to keep. But if you find fish, don't leave them to find more fish this time of year, because usually they'll be stacked up in one spot, and there's a reason they're stacked up there. Whether it's the bait, water temp, or depth, cast right back out where you caught your last one, and see if there's any more hanging out there, and that's what we're going to do. Thought I was going to get up in that tree. Oh man. That's fun. Man, I love it. Come on, what is that? Speckled trout. Yep. Way back here. It's a good one too. Man, he just annihilated that. They aren't short striking it, they're hitting it pretty hard. There we go, that's where you want them hooked. Bait came out, let's let it go. All right. Man, that is fun. This is just a video, just catching fish. There's nothing crazy about it, but it's enjoyable, it's fun, and it should be relaxing. Something that I would like to watch when I'm like falling asleep or trying to chill out at the end of the day. I do a lot of crazy types of fishing, but this is one of my favorite. So let's keep on doing it. All right, they thump it just like a largemouth bass, which I love bass fishing. So you can, that speckled trout, they just, you can feel it. All right, so that one was way back here. It's crazy how much fresh water these fish can tolerate, because it is fresh back here. There's not any barnacle growth. There's bass all over the place. What is that? Going crazy. There you go. Oh, trout. Okay. Nope, bass. I don't know why I called him a trout. Finally landed a bass. Nothing giant. Still a cool fish when you can catch saltwater and freshwater fish in the same place. There you go, buddy. That's fun. Largemouth bass have a special place in my heart. So I grew up doing, absolutely love fishing for bass. There's one. Oh, these are actually hungry. The other ones just would ignore it. There we go. Nice little bass. Look at you. Look at you. Man, I love him. He's got some feistiness in him, don't he? Healthy, healthy fish. Oh, largemouth bass. There's some more of you over there too. I'm gonna try to catch you. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I might be able to make it past these. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I think I can. Oh, there's a sheep's head. I'm going to be able to make it. It's just going to be tight. My scout would get through here without a hitch. I got to lower these rods. The things you do to catch fish and get back in the spots no one else is. That's a heavy fish. There we go. It's a bass. Okay, so it was worth getting back here. Once again, nothing giant, but they're healthy. Beautiful colors on them in this clean water. Look at that. There we go. Thank you, buddy. This lure looks just like what they're eating out here. There you go. He gone right off that lay down. Well, I've come to the end of my fishing journey here. Now, I'm gonna have to figure how to back out of this. It's very narrow, and I'm in a 24-foot bay boat. But hey, it's worth it. So this was just simple fishing, nothing crazy, but it is fun and relaxing. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Go hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. See you on the next episode. Want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. He's not afraid of me. I don't think I've ever seen this type of bird before. Oh, there he goes. That was cool.